Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, let's dive into it. I'm going to pull a counterpart check-in and see what we can for each. So I'm going to do divine feminines on the left, masculines on the right, connection in the center. Thank you, divine creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through for the amazing people that join me here. What can we see for the divine feminines on the left, masculines on the right, connection in the middle, and energies coming up? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we are getting a whole lot of love in the connection space, unexpressed emotion welling up here. Masculines have the Seeker of Orbs, which is the Page of Wands, going to the altar to ask for higher guidance on what to do next. Feminines are still ascending, up-leveling in the name of unconditional love, still looking at reciprocity, what that would look like, how that would feel, really getting a baseline on what they think about relationship and surrendering to it. With the Knight of Cups here, I'm getting that the feminines know that there is a building, a brewing of emotion. There's so much emotion here and reciprocity. So feminines, I would want to say the word restless, but it's a little bit more thoughtful than that. It's like a calm, I just heard before the fervent storm. So yeah, there's something going on that the feminines are anticipating in the energy. I think it's that they actually feel this rumble of the masculines going to higher guidance for what to do right now. Coming up in the future, there is this card of transparency, exposing the truth. Two of Swords can be a crossroads. So there does seem to be an emotional, I just heard impasse, but a crossroads coming up. So let's dive deeper into this. I want to first clarify a couple of things. Seeker of Flames, what are the masculines going to higher guidance about? Fell on the crossroads. Oh my gosh. The crossroads card just fell on the crossroads for the masculines. So the masculines are forced to go to higher guidance here because they don't have the answers. They don't know which way to go. I'm going to pull a little bit deeper on this and say, what are the choices here that the masculines are deliberating with? Left and right. Any more? Oh, the King of Cups wanted to come out, and this card of separation. King of Cups is already the one that we have here. So they want to open up. So, okay. What I'm seeing here is that, oh, lovely. The masculines are like asking the divine, saying, I think I'm ready. I think I've got this. I think I'm healed enough. That's one side of the energy. Like the masculines petitioning the divine, saying, I think I'm there. I think I won't screw this up if this connection kicks off. And on the other hand, it's sort of like the masculine's waiting. I'm seeing like a horse race where the gun is fired and the horses run. It's like the masculines are antsy. I'm hearing chomping at the bit, like when horses want to go. They want to jump the gun here. Masculines want to come out of this separation. They want to open up their emotions. They want long-term success here, but divine timing is saying, wait for it. So yeah, the masculines are asking the divine, if I'm literally hearing the masculines saying, are you sure, God, that I'm not able to like fully go forward yet? These are the sides of the crossroads here. Feeling ready, but not getting higher go ahead. that still doesn't tell us what it's about. With the King of Cups, I think it's about this emotional transparency that they want to share. But I want to clarify one more time. Clarify, what is this the masculines want to open up about? Okay, wow, very interesting. So on one hand, that fell on the Temperance, we have the High Priestess, and the pile of waiting for divine intel to say go ahead, we have the card of Karma. So masculines, you might be trying to sidestep or outrun your karma. There might be still something that you need to take care of if you're not getting the full go ahead from the divine yet, from higher guidance. This is saying there's some due diligence, some karma that you still need to make right, or karmic reconciliation, meaning taking the lessons from things that have come before. The High Priestess, you know that your feminine knows you're coming into healing. You can feel this balancing out. We already got that quiet storm brewing over here that the feminines are tuned into. So yeah, your feminine knows that your healing is there. They know. This High Priestess likely also knows that you still need to take care of some loose ends, or you would be showing up. And so you have all the time you need, masculines. You really do have this grace period where you can settle your karmic debt and take away those lessons fully. You don't have to rush. Okay, let's clarify for the feminines now. What can we see for the feminines up-leveling here? 2 of Coins landed over to the masculines and 9 of Coins. So feminines are really coming into balance and not desiring to embark in codependency here. They know they want to take it slow with you, masculines, baby steps. They want to stay balanced. They want to stay neutral. They want to do this differently than they've ever done relationship before. And so, yeah, another confirmation that your High Priestess knows that this is worth doing properly, being grounded. Let's see what this 6 of Coins is. Reciprocity for the feminines. What do we get? Page of Swords and 3 of Wands and the World. Yeah, so the feminines are open, curious. They are tuning into you. That High Priestess aspect is sort of energetically feeling into you, petitioning higher guidance here. They know that you are becoming more intuitively guided, masculines, and so the feminines are just curious what's going to unfold. They just genuinely want to see authentically what you're going to get out of your soul searching right now. They know anything could happen. They literally know that anything, I heard delightful and delicious, could happen. We've got the World here, which means they wouldn't put anything past you because they know that you're becoming extraordinary, masculines, and it could be the most simple awarenesses that you're coming into, but it could also be incredibly unique and bring with, you know, the information that you're getting could bring with it some very unique potentials going forward. And so the feminines are intrigued. I'm feeling there's an intrigue with this reciprocity. It's almost like they want to be on their toes with what sort of delicious, delightful thing you're going to come up with. But at the same time, they also would be so happy just with sweetness and gentleness or passion. They're surrendering to it. They know that, I just heard they know that you are made for them, that this is divinely guided. And so they're just pleasantly looking forward to what will be. But let's see, what is this Knight of Cups? This full immersed surrender. Queen of Swords. Yeah, the feminines don't want to know. They just want to see where things will go. They just want to see how everything unfolds, and they don't want to presume. The feminines don't want the stress of trying to guess. They want to be delighted. That's no pressure on you, masculines. That's actually the feminines just deciding they don't want to have stress. They don't want to micromanage or try to safeguard themselves. They don't want to have to be on guard for what might not work out. So now, because they've set their default setting to pleasantly surprised instead of fearing the worst, they are just here for it. Okay, let's have a look at deeper into this regarding the connection right now. What can we see for the masculines and going to higher guidance at this time about opening up emotionally, stepping towards, leaning into these connections? The masculines feel like they are ready, but they're still not fully getting the green light. So let's have a look and see more about this. So how does this affect how the masculines are looking at the connection right now? Well, they've never been more sure that, well, we have bliss, aspiration, realization, and 10 of Pentacles. They've never been more sure that this is what they want. With all of their heart and soul, I just heard. It checks all their boxes. They can't wait to be getting into this abundance, this long term, the having it all with you, divine feminines. And so they are raring to go. What are they thinking of you, divine feminine? Whoa, the devil, so much passion. Like, I'm just really getting Capricorn season, so celebrating holidays. Like, I just heard, you're my person. I don't want to be apart from you. Artistry, expression, community, and celebration. So this is festivities, this is community, this is friends, family. They're really thinking about how you fit in, specifically with the ones that are coming forward. We have seen recently that there will be certain individuals that don't come forward, that won't approve of this connection, and the masculines are choosing you, feminines, over all of that if there's any kind of question that way. But here I'm just getting that they want you on their arm, by their side for holiday festivities over Capricorn season. New Year's, Christmas, Hanukkah, you know, all of them. Okay, what can we see? Kwanzaa. If you celebrate other seasonal holidays, please post them down below so that I'm more aware of them. I'm forgetting some right now. Everybody, post your holiday down below. Okay, conscious feelings for this connection. 6 of Pentacles. So they want to give you this reciprocity, feminines. They want to. What can we see here? Standstill, suspended animation, and holding space. So masculines feel like they are being put on pause by the universe, by the divine. Like there's this build of energy coming in, waiting for this to be able to unfold in equal measure. The scales of justice here, the scales in this card. So they want to match you. They want to explore the two being a perfect match. How are they feeling for divine feminines on the heart space? The Empress in the inverse. Peace, healing, gentleness, and non-judgment. So right now the masculines are learning self-love and patience, I just heard. I'm laughing because the feminines know this one all too well. Having become so... I'm seeing river rock being gently rounded over eons. Masculines, welcome to the table of patience. Yes, and so great things are worth waiting for. Good things are worth waiting for. All the better great things. So yes, the masculines do know that there is so much abundance, that you are their empress, but there is this slow build, quiet storm. What are the masculines wishing to manifest here? Woo, the Emperor! Both in the inverse, so a perfect pair in the becoming. The heart is awake, love, reverence, and innocence. They want to manifest putting down control issues and revering who you really are, getting to know who you are, not what they have projected, not what they've feared. They want to know who you really are, feminines. What are the actions the masculines want to take? Yeah, they don't know. We're getting power, authority, influence, ambition in the inverse. So they're deep in deliberation about all the different ways they could show up. They could access higher timelines, that they could have this power, authority, influence, ambition. They're soul searching right now. They're asking for divine guidance on what that will look like when they show up to life fully, with this inspired, heart and soul driven, heart and soul led way of being. So that's their action right now. They're going deep within for visions. The people perish where they lack vision. What is that saying? Yeah. So the masculines are searching for that leadership vision, the higher vision. What is their challenge right now? That they're wishing for forward motion and they're being told to hang tight a little bit longer. That's the challenge. Masculines. What is the solution to this? Internal tower and psychic vision, hidden meanings, dream readings. So yeah, masculines, pay attention to your dreams right now, but there is a earthquake of life-changing paradigm shift right now coming in, supported by your intuition and these visions that you're going to be getting. So right now the masculines are moving through so much. They've moved through ego death, I just heard. And so now that the ego has been removed, that Emperor in the reverse. So these are very high frequency masculines I'm tuning into that have come through a dark night of the soul, ego death, and they're earnestly seeking higher guidance for this new vision of prosperity. They're literally asking to be shown. Ugh. I'm just covered in goosebumps. This is gorgeous, masculine. So yeah, they're really opening their psychic giftings. What is the direction the masculines are going to be taking in the near future? Well, we got, there's that card of separation in the physical. This is the 5D, the energetics that warrant moving this forward. Spiritual path, life lessons, and karma. So we're getting that karma card again. Masculines, very consistent messages that don't get ahead of yourself. You still have karma to clear. Just because you're now sure that you want this, that is giving you a little bit more wind in your sails to do your due diligence, to make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's with the karma. Any kind of old contracts, any kind of corners that you're tempted to cut, anything that you haven't really made peace about, anything that still sits wrong with you, isn't well with your soul about your past. Keep processing that stuff and balancing it out, and just know your divine feminine loves you so much. You have the time you need here. Suki. Okay, go. All right, so let's get into where the feminines are at with these very same things, but from the feminine side of the energy, which is also this card of looking for visions and seeing how every chakra level here can be upgraded with unconditional love, including that, and really looking at the balance, emotional balance, the emotional knowing savvy. So what are the divine feminines consciously looking at this connection? Like at this time. Thank you, Divine Creator, for bringing through the messages for the feminines. Okay, conscious mind. Okay, Six of Pentacles for the third time. So that's the reciprocity card. So they really are looking at the past and what they don't want to experience here. They have been learning, though. They're seeing what is valuable. So the feminines have looked at their karmic situations that haven't panned out properly, and they're making lemonade out of those things. They're glad they know what they know now, so they don't have to repeat that history with you masculines. So the feminines really do know that they are qualified not to recreate lower vibrational dynamics like they have already lived through with karmic situations. And so they are also seeing what they don't want to experience here. Your feminine never wants to have another separation with you. Your feminine is ready to be with you for life, masculines. They're looking over all of the things that they've thought mattered in the past that didn't, and they're really tuning in to what really matters here. They don't want to argue with you. They don't want to focus on petty things. They don't want to hash anything out. They just want to get to the good stuff. Your feminine feels like they've seen it all in the matters of love and life, and they have seen you as somebody they just want to call home. And that's interesting because, you know, sometimes on this journey, when we sit with that centering and we open our heart and we feel our counterpart, our own essence, click and center, and we feel our counterpart in our core there with us, that is calling this in. And so the feminines are calling you in, masculine. The feminines are desiring to receive this love and surrender to that in more than a wishful thinking way. They're ready to immerse in this. And everybody in this energy is just ready, willing, and awaiting higher guidance for go time. Wow. What can we see for the feminines' view of the masculines? So feminines are letting this sink in, this distance, the gap that's closing. The feminines are seeing how they are becoming receptive. The Four of Swords is the minor arcana high priestess. In the inverse like this, it is the allowing it to sink in. And so feminines are calling it in. This is the 5D, the separation, the illusion of separation, and the feminines are closing that gap by not looking at heartache. They've begun really healing that on a visceral level and feeling home, feeling wholeness, feeling the centeredness, feeling the bliss, feeling the warmth. I'm feeling the goosebumps. So feminines are consciously intending for you to be a part of them. Masculines, they're feeling you inside of them, in their heart, in their soul. They're calling you in. What are the feminines feeling on the heart space about this connection? Yeah, union. They're calling you in. They're welcoming you home, masculines. So the death energies, they're ending everything that is not union-based, all doubt, all uncertainty. Feminines are ending all of that way of processing things. That means they are learning to balance their energy so they are stable, secure, whole, with or without you, that they feel that within them, and that when your name is present in that awareness, that it is seamless, it's not contrary or obtruse, it's part of them actually. So feminines are experiencing this seamlessness, seamless inclusion of you. They've ended the segregation thoughts within them, or are processing that right now. So they are preparing for physical union by calling you in internally. What are they feeling on their heart space for you? Oh, yeah. Here's the Seven of Cups again, the Seven of Chalices. The masculines got that for the visions that they're evoking while meditating. Feminines know that you are everything they could ever need, and that unconditional love believes they are worthy of a counterpart like you. Masculines, your feminines love you. They think you are so tailor-made for them. There are no other options as far as they're concerned. You are the one-stop shop, everything they could have asked for. Actually, they're not just saying that because they're in limerence, because you're cute. They actually feel on so many levels that you were made for each other. What do the feminines wish at this time? The star path of destiny. They just want to continue releasing everything that's not coming forward on this higher timeline. They are enjoying the journey, I just heard. They're enjoying the process of refining themselves. They're enjoying the journey of watching you curate and refine yourself, masculine. They're enjoying watching both of you elevate and reach for the stars. What are the feminine's actions at this time? They're in hermit mode about this new beginning. So this hermit does focus on the star path and this prosperous new beginning. So masculines got the card of the Empress, the abundance, and feminines have this abundant new start. So the feminines are really focused on this abundance coming in and what that's going to look like and what they would like to envision and see, what they're being shown. It's interesting because this pentacle is on a pillow. It's like the pillows that you get the rings in wedding ceremony delivered on. And for some reason I heard silver platter. So they feel like the universe is offering them up this new beginning in the physical on a silver platter, I just heard. And it's interesting because as the feminines envision and meditate on their highest timelines forward, they're starting to see things come in from the universe. What are the feminines challenged by right now? Oh, wow. They're challenged by this dualistic interpretation of what's happening on this journey, is what I just heard. Let me try and extrapolate. the sun being here, they have such an awesome understanding of the unfolding, the victory that is here, the progress, the wonderment, the sheer extraordinary signs, synchronicities, awareness. It's like the challenge for the feminines is understanding that this is happening because they deserve it. Oof. That they don't have to force it. They don't have to make it happen. It's because of their hearts of gold that it's coming for them. That's hard when we're used to survival templates that we feel we have to scrape it and scrimp and hoard it and crave it and long for it. This challenge is allowing it, trusting it, reveling in it, letting it happen, receiving it, aligning with it, watching it come in when we're so used to being told there's not enough to go around. Oh, what's the solution for that? Knowing it's coming back around, sitting in the knowing, tact, timing, grace, letting it be revealed, letting this second chance, letting this first real chance come in, becoming receptive to this cup of love being handed to the feminines and masculines on a silver platter from the universe. What can we see for the direction in the near future? Okay, so the things coming into the physical are the release of the abandonment wounds, the existential crisis, the healing of the original separation wound. Great, great healing. The kind of healing that only truly happens when two come together and mutually state and intend and agree to do this together. This can only happen actually with divine love, because this is the return to unconditional love and safety, wholeness, once and for all. This is the no going back. We can only get so far alone before we do come together with our true counterpart, and we get to experience this once in a lifetime empowerment that only happens when we mutually, fully meet in love. So this is a preparation. The feminines are getting ready to meet their match, affirm this, to have their divine masculine come home to them. Whoa. Okay, let's get a card. This is a beautiful reading. What can we see for the collective that joins me here? Divine Feminine wanted to come out. We are getting kindness. Live with integrity. Be fiercely tender. Listen to your inner child. Protect what you cherish. And it is okay to care deeply. I personally think that the twin flame enthusiasts are some of the most profoundly, deeply caring people, the most sincere people, the most extraordinary lovers on the planet. And it is an honor to connect with all of your energy and to be a part of this that we're all doing. Yeah. Much love, everyone. Bye for now.